Hello everyone, this is Mr. Lion, and I'm gonna call this a tutorial, although it really isn't. I want to talk about what I call battle lines. So if you look right here, you can see both blue and red kind of in the same screen, and most of the combat is happening right in front of me. So the battle line is very clear where it is, and I am at a good sniper effective range of that battle line. And as long as I'm within this space, I have a good idea of where the damage is going to come from. I have a good idea of where to look to keep myself safe, and about where spies are, right? This is also handy for spy, because then I know how close I have to decloak, right? But that kind of seems self-explanatory, but it can change on a dime, and if you don't know what you're looking for, then it changes kind of what your options are as a class. Look right here. I think, oh, look at that. Now all of a sudden, it's clear the battle line has shifted and they're pushing up on us. But then, hey, it goes right back and I'm able to push. Now, at this moment, I know it's going to be a little risky, but who sits still? Who sits still like that? Yeah, he got me. And, you know, then I happen to die at the very second that the respawn happens, so, you know, I'll take that. So, now I want to show you what it looks like at a very, very obvious battle line. That was something happening, and it just felt good as a sniper. We've been losing real bad right here, right? Reds held us there for, look at the time's almost up, so I decided, fine, I'm gonna just destroy them. So I'm coming back here, you can clearly see it's all red here. They own this area. If they were a spy, they'd be perfectly safe in this area to not cloak until they get closer up. And as a spy myself, I'm able to get back here pretty safely because they think they're safe. This is an advantage, you see, to be able to see when they think they're safe. And then I took this thing out, no big deal, cloak, and I don't go too far away, because if I go too far away, then, you know, they no longer feel that you venture off into places where they expect you. If you stay up on that battle line, they feel safe. And look, they don't know where I am. So it's a bit late for me to be doing this. I was really trying to get some sniper training, but I thought, you know, the match isn't going to continue unless I do this. And it really didn't matter in the end, but I broke their camp. That's going to count for something, right? Because we're going to pull back from that very same fight, that very same struggle, and watch as, you know, the very clearly set where their enemies are and what that means as a sniper, what that means, what I can do. Mostly I play snipers, this is it. Starting out the gate, no big deal. Same old tricks, I may have missed that guy, and he said, look, oh no, you can't shoot that. I knew that. This isn't my first time. No big deal, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Whatever, I hate him. That guy. Okay. Same old. I don't know where the combat is happening. I don't know where that line is, so I'm being cautious. I can see some red close up, and I know I can't quite leave my base. This is important, because when you're playing and you're like, really want to be doing well, but you can't even leave your base, like, what can you do? Then you're left with the choice of switching classes to something that can push a battle line, or just accepting, you know what, this is my life, you know, this is life from now on. Right here, you know, the cart's here, so that's the primary target, and I am not a pusher, I'm a sniper, so I'm watching the cart, watching my dudes, and feeling really on top of that. I'm trying to get back into the groove, because it still has been a little while, and although I'm making some shots that I feel comfortable with, did you see me miss that medic standing still? That killed me a little inside. He just stood there. He was like, I don't know what he was doing, poking his nose. He was just standing right there, and I missed him. Whatever. See, that right there is important. If you were that scout, and you fought somebody at the line where people are expecting combat, they're more likely to fight you. They're more likely to know where you are. If you, as a scout, can get past that into their side, where snipers feel safe, where NGs feel safe, where people are just traveling without expecting anyone to jump on them, then it's a big advantage. And being able to identify that is, again, what I'm trying to point out, because in game you just feel frustration. Like, why can't I do this? You know, there's people everywhere. I don't even know if that's going through my head. I just think, man, I'm not killing anybody. Why am I not being able to do anything? And then slowly I start to realize, oh, that's because they're pushed up right on my butt and I can't go anywhere. So right here, it's very clear where that freaking sentry is, and my whole team doesn't quite know what to do about it. I'm doing work. I'll take it. But they're not pushing forward, and there's no way I can push up on a quarter sentry like that. Again, this is the same game. Eventually, I decide to switch to Spy and do it, but it's a couple of seconds too late. I think if I had done it like 10 seconds earlier, we would have been able to push through it. But, you know, it is what it is. I was trying to take sniper. But, alright. This is okay. When you're trying to practice sniping, this isn't particularly frustrating. I'm still able to do stuff. You know, I feel pretty safe where I am. I don't feel like I'm wrecking anybody, because obviously we're not winning. But I feel, you know, I'm doing my part. My part is not pushing. But my part's to thin the crowd out, and that's what I'm doing. And I think I got a couple of medics. I'll take it. Killing the damagers. Now I'm edging. Now I know this is risky right here. I definitely understand that they are right there, but I think, well, if no one else is going to do it, Mr. Lion's going to come in here and take out that guy. A sentry without an NG is pretty weak, so... Oh, just a little one. What's holding us back? There's actually, as you saw, another one on the other corner. And that's what's doing the primary holding. But I didn't know that at the time. I'm just sitting here. Now, this right here is me accepting that we're not gonna push. You know, it's just not gonna happen. So I thought, well, instead of just hanging out in the back, I want to see if I could be a little bit more aggressive. I know they're spawning and getting on top of me really fast. But since I feel safe that is a very strong line, that we are obviously not pushing forward, and they have no incentive to push beyond that. So I'm I'm fairly safe right here. That kind of covers the whole thing. It covers everything I wanted to cover. The only extra thing I would say, because I don't know how many people are competitively playing, but I think that's a new thing coming around, supposedly. When that comes around, be aware that that line is like the entire game in Sixes and in Highlander is where is that line, keeping your medic behind it, and pushing forward when you got Uber. That's the whole game, pretty much. Well, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.